Hello parents, hi students, this is Mr. Veszpeller, and today's lesson is on word problems again, and it's Unit 1, Lesson 19, and the students are to read each problem and decide what type of problem it is, and once you decide what type of problem it is, you put the letter down in the answer column, in the answer blank, and you choose from this list, and then you write an equation and solve the problem. So as you could see, I numbered, there's 5 things they have to do. I have a lot of notation here. We did a couple of them in class. So now, let me just go over this so you could see what this whole Common Core thing's all about. All right, here's the problem. Miss Lynn has 5 baskets. We always circle the numbers. She puts 4 pairs in each basket. Now we box each because that is an important term that tells it's multiplication or division. And then we underline the question, how many pairs are in the baskets? And so we box this in because that is our label. All right, so I could see that baskets, what I call is a holder, or it's a group. So this is, I can see this is equal groups. Let's just put it that way. This is an equal groups problem, either equal groups, or equal groups. It's not an array. The top 2 were arrays because they had the word rows. Let's see, where is it? No, actually, they were not array because, yeah, so they were not arrays. So far we haven't had any arrays, but if you see the word row, rows or column, then it's an array. Array means rows and columns, so that's an array. So this is not an array, it doesn't have rows, but we have baskets, which are groups. So we have 5 groups of 4. How many pairs are in the basket? So they're asking you for a total. So when you have 5, here's how you say it, 5 groups of 4, circle the 4, that's the size of the group, and then you can get the total. 5 groups of 4, or 4 groups of 5, maybe that's easier, 4 groups of 5, then you just count by 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 4 groups of 5, or 5 groups of 4 really is how this problem is written out. 5 groups of 4 is 20. And then 20 what? Pairs. Please have your student label it, because now we could look at if it makes sense. You know, if it's not labeled, it's harder to see if it's a reasonable answer. So how many pairs are in the baskets all together? So they used to say all together or in all. They don't do that anymore. Or on this one they don't. All right, so I'm going to erase this because I want to show the work. All right, so we know that there's, so what kind of problem is this? Well, it's not an array, it's equal groups, and it's equal groups multiplication. If we know the groups, if we know the group and the group size, and then we multiply them together to get the total. So it is C. All right, C, put a semicolon. It's C. It's equal groups multiplication. And if you were to draw it, you do 5 groups. I call them a holder because they hold items within themselves. So it's 5 groups, 5 equal groups, and then there's 4 pairs, 4 items inside each one. Okay, and it all leads up to a total, which is in a box up here, which is 20. So the total is always up in the top. Stephen receives an order of 80 flash drives. That looks like it's a total. When I have a total, then it's probably going to be a division problem. He puts the same number of flash drives into 10 boxes. So this is a holder, this is a group. Do we know the group size? Yes, the group size is 10. So we have a total, we have a number of groups, which is 10. Question, how many flash drives are in each box? So each means division or multiplication. So if you have a total, then the total goes in front. 80 divided by 10 equals 8. You just count by 10s till you get to 80. Equals 8. 8 what? How many flash drives? 8 flash drives are in each box. Now, does that make sense? Is it a reasonable answer? Yes. I could imagine having 8 flash drives in each box. So if you were to draw that out, now this time you have a total from the beginning, 80 flash drives. The boxes are the group. You have 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10. All right. So there's 10 boxes, and then you could put one in here, one in each box until you run out. But that's kind of silly. But we know the size of the group is 8. So the number of groups is 10, and the size is 8. So it's 10 groups of 8. 10 groups of 8. All right, we put 8 flash drives in each box, and there you have your drawing. All right, here's the riddle. I am 6 more than 2 times 9. What number am I? So 2 times 9, we have to do that first. 2 times 9 is 18. I am 6 more than 18. So 18 plus 6 more. Well, I know 3 6s equals 18. A fourth 6 would be 24. All right, there you go. Now, make up your own riddle for the number 68. That's why you stretch your thinking. There's no right answer, so, there's no one answer. I don't know. I am 8 more than 6 times 10. What number am I? 8 more than 6 times 10 is 60. 8 more would be 68. All right. Have fun.